Hi, John Marshall, the DrillMaster, an unarmed tandem exhibition. I don't say duel because it just sounds too much like the other forms of duel with those words. It just is kind of weird. So tandem is the word. All right, here we go. So forward march, any version of that, it's still forward march, then halt and facing and present. It's all still regulation drill type stuff, the commands. Interesting change there. I appreciate that slow turn and then into a little more increased tempo here. Although the hip slaps really are just kind of lackadaisical. So there is evidence of some creativity. Obviously, you'd have to be a little bit creative at least to do this. But there's the showmanship is not really coming across. It's not an intense grab the audience by the eyeballs type of movement, type of performance, really. What you're doing consistently is really just creating beat sequences, and that's not necessarily what exhibition drill, at least unarmed exhibition drill, is all about. And then you throw in consistent facing movements, facing movement after facing movement, just to change directions and march this way and do some kind of another beat sequence, execute a facing movement, and then execute another beat sequence, execute a facing movement. It's just a repetition, and then putting in the side steps there. Nice tandem work. This is good as long as you're really consistent. When you're farther apart, it's a little more difficult for the judge to see the movement as far as being as close to exactly the same as possible. Good interaction there. That really worked well. That was very creative. But you have you're very exact in your movements here when you're close together there, and that was very good. But still, that whole sequence there when you were together was really quite I don't want to say intense, but it communicated much better than what you're doing here and what you did previously. So where's the military flavor to all of what you've been doing? I appreciate the floor slap. It's different. So if you watch the arm movement here, let's go back here. Okay, we got to go back here. So watch the arm and hand movements here. Right after the command, it's just kind of there's very little intensity and power in there. It's more of it's just and I don't mean any disrespect. This is 10 years ago for the performance, but it's just more of the same. Here we are. We're going to do this here, and we're finished. So where's the as I was saying before, where's the military flavor in a lot of this? It's lacking. There is some here and there in places, and when the tandem is together, then they're performing a little bit better. As soon as the tandem splits, then it's more of just, we're going to march, we're going to face this direction and then march. And really, that's really all you do is face one direction, march, create a beat sequence. That's it. It's just, and then we're going to do it this way. We're going to do it this way. And we're going to do it that way. And so, where's the creativity in that? Okay, so that was different. Good performance out. I appreciate that. But where's that kind of creativity in the rest of the performance? It's just lacking. There's all kinds of different ways to march, and yet both of you chose to march 99% of your routine forward with facing movements. So exhibition drill requires more of a thought process to put a routine together. And I suggest that you go to my website, check out the 7 parts of an exhibition drill routine, and then concentrate on each one of those 7 parts until you get the whole thing mapped out. Taking it in all at once is it's a huge pizza. And what you need to do is cut off a little piece and then start taking a little bite at a time. And then eventually you get through the whole pizza. Even if it's cold pizza later on in the morning, the next morning, and you're finishing it that day. So, all right. I hope my comments have been helpful. Thank you.